Welcome back. Okay. Lots of organization. I really need a camp supplies backpack in Fred's inventory. Oh well. Let's organize this. These two arrows go to Shaggy's inventory. Advantage against monstrosity enemies. That's why I've had that bow equipped. Then that can get sent to camp because Fred's on hit, possibly inflict frightens. That's better than whatever weapon action that had. Gains resistance to bludgeoning, piercing, slashing. So yeah, I'll give her that. When you do thunder, lightning, or radiance, inflicts reverberation. Always doing at least lightning damage, so try to inflict reverberation. That'll be helpful.
Have a lot on my mind and, well, in it.
Okay, sends those to Velma. It's amazing what long resting a few times managed to accomplish.
Can't give up now.
Also, this is the same Scooby from 2 long rests ago. Lasted a while.
Still breathing, despite everything.
So that's fun, the fact that Scooby's lasted for a while. Now let's go back to the creche.
These boots have seen everything.
So I've got these guys to deal with, and then I have the guys at the entrance. And then I'm done with Act 1. So, I'm not holding back. I'm going all out in every fight. I'm going to act as though I have nothing left to do.
Breathe quiet, move with care. Bit of caution never hurt.
Let's see.
Gods, it smells awful in here.
Ready to parry. You're not ready to parry, so... Is there any way I could hit you now? Outside of normal range. And I get -1 to hits because... Okay, so if I want to guarantee... Let's see. Fire damage. Shaggy does have access to a version of Misty Step. Without moving, he could get here. But he can only use that once per short rest. Sure, let's have him do that. Now, we can attack whoever, especially you. Let's go with Arrow of Lightning.
Pavrilk! Your future is now!
Aha!
On me. Light on my feet. I can be subtle sometimes. These boots have seen everything.
Wait, Daphne failed an investigation check. Ah! Oh well.
Let's not get caught off guard.
Yeah, they're all going at the end of initiative because they're joining late. Okay,
I wonder if this is worth
back
the
to
cost.
Shag. Hunter's Mark, get that out. And then... yeah, let's do another Arrow of Lightning. I was really hoping that would just insta-kill you, and I could be done with you.
Nothing will stand in my way.
Crap baskets. So I have to step in the acid, and I'm unwilling to do that. So let's just easy step that I can do once per short rest. And... trip attack. Action surge, trip attack again.
Survival is
hitting
all that
me.
matters.
Okay, flurry blows. Flurry blows again. Yeah, let's just
I won't
allow
give
you
in.
to succeed.
Now,
There.
breathe deep and move. Tormentor.
Arrow of many targets. Now. Wow, you're gonna counterspell that. Doesn't even do a lot, okay. I mean, he's still concentrating on the spell, so he can try recasting it
Nothing will
next turn.
stand in my way.
Below average damage, but whatever.
Sometimes the only way out is through.
I don't have need of this.
I wonder if this is worth the cost.
I wonder if this is worth the cost.
And you're knocked prone. You just insta-died, but I can't. Died by their own hand was. Oh, you were affected in your own radius. Oh, so you were dead and there was nothing you could do about it. Ah.
Never a dull moment. Watch how you go. There's a trap.
Disarm this. Disarm that.
All right. What now? Need to find a way forward. Trap. Be cautious.
Those new boots I picked up. Acid surfaces don't affect you. Aha.
Be wary. This place is trapped. Oh, gods. It smells awful in here.
Yeah, that's because they're marinating the egg.
Watch how you go. There's a trap.
Oh yeah, taking that Githyanki egg,
Alright,
that's not gonna
what
be
now?
possible.
Be wary. This place is trapped.
Ah. Did
And I can
you
crack
just
that open.
pick that lock from the other side of the room? Oh, that's hilarious.
Let's move.
Thought you can see a vague outline of something within it. The egg is warm. Whatever is within is stirring.
All's well that ends. Not as bad as it could have.
No one back home will ever believe this.
There. Instantly move everyone to the same spot.
Can't give up now.
Now everyone's in the same spot. Didn't I just get boots that inflict 2 turns of reverberation? Yep. There.
All's well that ends. Not as bad as it could have.
And
That took the edge off. Just my feet
yeah,
can carry
everyone's
me.
back to full power. I was gonna try minor illusion them closer, but whatever. Click heals, get all the way over. Is this it? Yeah, this is it. Okay. Let's get to you.
Time for some bloody work.
This is the last fight I have to go with, so screw holding back. We're not doing that. Oh, and you're at the end of initiative, so yeah, you're pretty much dead. Oh, that guy's gonna be annoying to try and fight. Can they
Another
not
step
hit
forward.
Daphne? Sorry, it's a little hard to play with one hand. I have to pet the cat with the other. Let's do an 8. No pudge. No, I'm from the computer. That's a lot of saving throws that have to happen at once. Okay, she doesn't have the ability to cast Misty Step for free, so I'll just have her cast it at the expense of the spell slot. But I can now Fireball. One, two, three. Okay, so that guy right there will not be hit. So I don't think he will. Yeah, he wasn't hit. Okay. Gain access to class action fly. Stormy attack. Not enough movement speed. Okay. Cunning action, dash. I know it's not actually cunning action, but bear with me. So you can't dash and bonus action dash at the same turn. Okay. That makes sense. Yeah, stop using spells against Fred. If you fail to hit him, and he succeeds somehow, then... whatever. let's go have... Oh, you're alive. Oh, I'm gonna be completely honest. I totally forgot about it. Ooh, only 5 damage.
Still on my feet. Tormentor!
Too much to bear. Come on, can't stay idle.
Try and move him away from his high ground
Can't stay idle.
advantage, or give him disadvantage on attack rolls. Either way works. He went from full health to nearly dead. That is sad.
Insaniam here!
Nothing important is ever easy.
Okay. Class action fly.
I'll strike you down. Swift as my feet can carry me.
Not enough movement. Okay. Wow, you actually managed to hit Fred with disadvantage.
A stitch in time saves. Well,
Think you can take me on?
Whoop.
With haste.
If not over, then through.
Well, that was interesting. do damage with a cantrip, you gain arcane synergy. Well, I'll have Fred with that, maybe. Because that might actually encourage me to use Vicious Mockery. One of the funniest cantrips in the game. Oh, poor Scooby, he can't figure out how to get down.
No one's stopped me yet. Better not be cursed. One day I'll catch a break.
Okay, now short rest. Because I have one more encounter and then I can be completely done with Act 1. Wrong place. Yeah, about halfway to leveling up against these things. Screw actually trying to come up
Can't
with
even
a
catch my
strategy.
breath.
No, click heals. Head for this guy, I guess.
Let's get this over with.
Well, so much for peace.
His 40 feet of movement, and he needs to get 80 feet. So, dash.
Well, so much for peace.
Hudge. No. No. Can't be in front of this. Ooh.
What path lies before me?
Survival is all that matters.
Texas Misty Steps. Take a minute. Trip attack. And nauseous, can't take actions. Well, then... have him
Time to
use
push my
bonus
luck
action
again.
to heal. Y'all don't realize... This is Daphne, a monk. She doesn't need actions right
Feels
now.
easy these days.
Okay. Arrow of many targets.
Time to push my luck again.
Well, so much for peace.
Never a dull moment.
Where do we go from here? On my way.
Shield.
Close at hand.
Where do I go from here?
Okay, let's see. Bowler Loop Shriek.
No choice but to keep going.
really should have done that to start with, but whatever. So now I just have the Death Shepherds to worry about. Getting hit. Oh, that's a full heal on the Ghast. Okay. Okay.
I'll strike you down.
I was really hoping that would work. That didn't push
Come
him
on,
anywhere.
can't stay idle.
Sometimes the only way out is through.
Time to push my luck again.
Yeah, these guys are almost dead. If I can kill the Death Shepherd.
I wonder if this is worth the cost. Should step in before it gets worse.
Now I need to kill this other Death
Never a
Shepherd.
dull moment.
Do I have an undead slayer? Oh, I do. Undead slay. There.
Time to press ahead.
Now they'll stay dead.
Where do I go from here?
At the ready.
Survival is all that matters.
finally that wore off. Okay. But Fred has not been able to land those.
I can't even catch my breath. You've made a grave mistake.
Yeah, nothing
What's
that's
hiding
really
here?
worth
Moving in.
taking.
Shouldn't have wished to live in more interesting times.
There we go.
What to do?
Got Scooby-Doo back.
I'm exhausted. Better find somewhere to camp soon.
Could sell some stuff to her.
Very well.
Sure.
Alright, what now?
I'll sell some stuff to her, get some gold, and then I'll steal her potions and arrows.
Thank you so much. I should hope so. When adventure calls, I am always thoroughly prepared. Take a look.
Bounce off her with her money. At the glorious vaulting. Because I don't need that. She only has acid, many targets, thunder, and solving. I'd actually be able to steal that much gold.
Now,
Let's move. Time to press ahead.
Now, all I have to do is...
Everyone else minds their business. I'll be fine. Oh, my hand slipped. Wanted to take...
Awesome. Now the only way I can fail is if I roll in that one twice in a row.
Discount. Well, that's interesting. From your pocket time. What to choose? A little bit of this.
Line would be helpful. I'm not going to take everything, I'm just going to take the stuff that could really be helpful. Because I've got plenty of stuff to sell. Cool.
Time to press ahead.
And let's head to the Myconid colony. Because why not? Yep. One last time.
that blood?
Here.
No, never mind.
Moving ahead.
We're gonna travel through the Underdark exit. Yeah, it's the yellow one. Alright, and send the rest of this here. All that there. Done. Now, pick up the golds. Sort by type. Oh, 15 Revivify scrolls. I am set. Yeah, I haven't been paying attention at all to what was in here. So anything that's a unique item, I'm gonna throw here so that way I can store it. Oof, that is a lot of food. Shaggy really should be using a longbow. It does an average of 1 extra damage, so it's not a huge increase. Okay. Send all of that to Velma. And the rest of this is sell whenever I can. There we go. I have enough food to last me for the rest of the game. I can long rest 4 times in a row. I even take a dent in this. Awesome. Bend the gilded chest. Great. I have enough materials to last me the whole game. 17 Revivify scrolls. Great. All of those should be with Velma. Right, I just bought that so I could just keep dude's inventory low enough. Shaggy. All of this is sends to camp. Send to camp. Where's... I know, inventory management isn't the most entertaining thing, but it has to get done eventually, so might as well do it now when most of you probably aren't even watching. Now, if Fred uses Vicious Mockery, he gains Arcane Synergy for 2 turns. Actually, that's not going to be helpful. And Fred's the only one with... because if he uses Vicious Mockery, it would inflict condition, so it's rather redundant. Rather have the ability to cast Thunder Wave for free. Sends that to... is that Susur? No. I already sent the Susur Bark to camp. There we go. Far more organized. All of that goes to Shaggy. Light spells, I need those for the time being. Those can go to Velma. That goes to Fred. I'm not sure how much... over 12,000.
Never a dull
I was gonna say, not sure how much golds Fred has at this point. Send all of that to camp. Keeping these as alternative options, give that to Fred so that we can give it to Lysel. That to Fred, give that to Fred so that way they're all in one inventory. There. And... cool. New spells gained. Which means, technically, everything that isn't Disintegrate can be sold. But I'll hang on to it as just in case stuff. Oh hey, if I'm up against a challenging fight, I can just cast Aid, give everyone 5 extra HP for free. Okay.
Looking ahead. Wonder if the gods are watching me.
Let's go talk to Lysel, give her
I want to have a word.
I am Vlaakith's Kalir's clutch held 3 dozen eggs, more or less. Though I've learned of creches that humanoid. It's hideous to imagine. Shukiani. It is a meticulous process. Go on then. An unhatched. Keep it, and don't you dare pass it to that.
Give it to Lysel. Basically be the only thing in Lysel's inventory, but whatever. Hey, almost have 1 unit of weight worth of...
All's well that ends. Not as bad as it could have.
Let's move.
Alright.
Never wanted the easy path.
Tiller Vlaakith.
Such informality, child. Does Justil Kithrak not command your...
Your blade speaks for you, Kith.
Child of Gith, I've...
Don't trust him.
Screw you.
Skakek Kier Gith Shabeleth. My blade rests. Mother Gith compels you to listen.
Speak. My ear is yours.
Let Lysel speak.
I know you carry the astral prism. Within it
No, Fred
lies the
carries it.
seed of Vlaakith's
Vlaakith's demise. Skaketh. I should run you through for suggesting it.
Where are your pants? Why is she not wearing her pants? I don't... Okay. Do you know who it is?
If they have not said, they must have good reason. And I won't be the
Seriously,
one to betray
what's
them.
with the calico?
But the one inside's
thing for all of
chosen
them?
you as an ally.
It's always the
Protects you
calico.
with their power. That very power will be the
Always
end
calico.
of Vlaakith's tyranny. The Prism's tenant must
Be a
be
thing
let
where they
loose.
don't
I've
understand
sought their
gravity.
freedom for eons. Instead, bring the Lae'zel.
I am no slave.
Lies, Lae'zel. The Zaith is...
Madness. You flood me with this. I will hear no more of it. I served. I will.
Lae'zel, take the queen. I should keep now to Baldur.
Not sure why her camp clothing isn't what's being shown.
We get along quite well, I think.
Vlaakith Kosivim Chrath Crashet. Only in Vlaakith may we find these, but they are. If she has sinned against me.
What's called Black Tyrant? Does that mean you agree?
I'd never thought Vlaakith a tyrant, or me as a warrior. But if Voss is right, then I am no. Every Githyanki is a slave, but to raise Vlaakith to true godhood.
And Black.
Then, when the Kithra, they would feed me to their dragons. Ascension. Long from the. Then we are honored with an eternal hope. I don't know. I can't know at first. But the dream figure is real. Voss believes they. And I believe he may be right. Yes, we'll meet.
What? Smear, if you've been looking at me differently.
I haven't. I was too. I thought you witless, gutless, unimpressively bland.
And I thought you cruel, stubborn, and judgmental.
Yes. But you, I swear, you've gained my. When I come near, your odor alone is enough to make my neck
Are you coming on
sweat.
to me?
I want to taste you. Do you?
Let's see. Hold on. Let me get my dice. Alright. I'm gonna roll a d6. Where's the d6 in here? I have these stored in a little bag. In here. Ugh, fine, I'll just grab everything out. There it is. I gotta put everything else back. Okay. 1, 2, 3, 4, 5, 6. 3.
Your loss, I fear. One day soon, You will wonder how my lips might have tasted, how my fingers on your skin might have felt.
I don't care.
And you will wish you could
No, I really don't care. Dirge is already romancing you. I don't really care. Not sure where everyone else is right now. It's a little concerning. Okay.
There's a schism growing among the Githyanki people. And Lae'zel...
No one stopped me yet. Just what I need.
What will Voss... His intelligence may yet prove the key to unlocking the artifact's secrets.
Let's get going. Swift as my feet can carry me.
Curiosity, what is Daphne's wisdom saves? +5. So she... Oh, right, because she's not up. She doesn't have her first level in Monk. Her first level's in... It's in Rogue, which has intelligence and dexterity. Okay.
So, Lae'zel's going to war. Good for her.
Looking ahead. Have to keep going.
One day I'll catch a break.
So we're going to meet Voss in the city, are we? Set the tenant of the prison free? This is all...
All's well that ends not as bad as it could
I
have.
didn't expect Lae'zel to turn on the Lich Queen so readily. Wonders never cease.
All that's happened. You have a talent for understatement, you know that? Specifics, please. Must I? Find a way to rid ourselves. We've no... If you discover anything that might help us, I'm all ears. I suppose some would commend our action. No excuse to rest on our laurels, though. We've still got our own problems to contend with. I suppose we'd go our separate... Perhaps. There's someone waiting for me there. Someone I have to reach. Thank you. I don't think I've ever had a confidant quite like you. And if I have, I can't remember them.
Still breathing, despite everything.
We must press forward.
What? Saturn to respect warriors to Rudolph.
If you must... Vlaakith requires everything of her. I know only blood. I am what I must be. Say what I must...
Light on my feet.
Right, leave camp. Nah, I think I'm good on money. Rimforge, then go to the exit.
Can't slow down.
Not sure why those are all split up, but whatever.
I have a lot on my mind. And well,
as a lot of thieves' tools and trap disarm kits.
No
one stopped me yet.
Still alive. So that's progress. Let's see.
Let's see. So all of that's completed. Companions I can't do anything about. I threw that staff into the ocean, so... or wand, whatever. It's back at camp. Oh, right, I can talk to Volo at camp.
Very well.
Let's talk to him.
I was just settling in, and the druid Halson had some kind of fear.
Fought one of them.
On the Sword Coast. That's quite impossible. You'd have isn't it? Oh, dear sweet God.
Need help. Sent to camp because I don't need it.
At the ready.
Well, all that's left is rescue people, Act 3 stuff, also Act 3 stuff. So yeah, I have very thoroughly gone through Act 1 and done everything. So, let's go talk to Elminster. At least he should be here. Maybe he'll meet me in Moonrise. Because he's supposed to show up and be like, hey, you need to talk to me so I can progress Gale's quest. I wonder, is it possible to get to this point in the game without giving Gale any artifacts?
Right tool will do the trick.
Magical items. And that's 20. That's awesome. Pick those up.
At least things have stayed interesting. With haste.
Yep, there's Elminster.
Have a lot on my mind. And, well, in it.
Who there, wanderer? Stay thy course a moment, too. May I inquire if, perchance, you retain among your traveling companions a man who adheres to the given name of Gale?
May I inquire who is inquiring?
Should it be the nature of our acquaintance that interests you, well, you may safely classify Gale and I as should it be the nature of your present interlocutor that you desire to drag from the dark and unknown, I shall be glad to aid in your quest for illumination and identify myself as Elminster. Elminster Ormar. Now, if this answer satisfies you, let us linger no longer in this limbo of indecision, but settle on your knowledge of the individual I seek.
Yeah, this is something Velma would absolutely say. She would know of Elminster and then immediately start gushing over the fact that she gets to meet him. Oh, it's a... Jinkies, it's a great honor to meet you, Elminster. I do know Gale, yes, he's in our camp at the moment.
Ever a man of leisure. Would it pain you greatly to assist me along the little voyage I intend to undertake to this aforementioned camp?
And yeah, it would be her pleasure.
And I would confirm it to be so. Please. My thanks for your excellent guidance. Ah, and yonder I spy the object of my pursuit.
Elminster?
The very same, Gale. And a fair bit miffed he is, too, finding himself forced to expose his best pair of boots to so many miles of country road on your behalf.
I don't understand. How so on my behalf?
I was bid to spare neither time nor my own self to find you. She sent me.
But why? Out with it, Elminster.
Young man, has your sojourn away nigh a 10-day I've gone without honest wine, some bread, cheese, and a cup of wine would appear unto me a feast. Surely you would begrudge me a mite of rest and repast before I get out with it?
Surely you could have conjured any feast you like.
Alas, such luxuries require the beneficence of time. And time, as I'm sure our friend here would attest, is the very luxury of which we're all too bereft.
Oh, for the love of...
Fine. I'll turn a deaf ear to the clarion calls with which my scorned stomach beseeches. Plenty to digest, after all. A good deal to stew over, if you will. Words ladled with import should be savored so as...
Elminster!
Right. You see, Gale, my boy, I've come to address a most pressing matter. I'm here on behalf of Mystra. The message and the charge I bring you are hers.
Yeah, it must be a great honor to be so entrusted by your god. I'm surprised that there's no Cleric of Mystra option.
I could debate you on that.
You know where you went wrong, Gale. No, we needn't dwell on that here and now. But even so, you're to be given a
Mystra would consider...
She would consider... what she considers to be... Mystra is aware of the misadventures that have befallen you both. She knows of your strife with the Absolute, that most insidious of evils.
You wouldn't happen to know a cure, would you? Some all-powerful parasite withering spell, perhaps?
Alas, the creature that afflicts you, the ill-begotten magic that it weaves, is inextricably conjoined with both the greater purpose and the greater master that it serves. You must know that the Absolute is more dangerous than you can possibly conceive. It threatens all who live.
I don't know.
Even those who are undying. It threatens the gods,
Detective Batman,
the
so
weave,
she can conceive quite a bit.
the very fabric of the universe itself. That is why I have come here to charge you, Gale, with its destruction. It is Mystra's belief that only you can.
Cleric of Mystra, there we go. She'd do well to place her trust in me in equal measure.
I doubt not your conviction, but Gale has an unnatural advantage.
The orb.
Precisely. Mystra has granted me the power to stop the clock, as it were, on the orb's rush to overpower you. Instead, you will be able to...
Interesting. This could be help.
You must find the heart of the Absolute, whatever that may be, and use yourself as the catalyst that will burn it from this world.
I'm surprised the Mistra demands such a sacrifice. This is hardly her way.
Glad it's not just me.
It brings me no pleasure saying this, my friend. But such is Mistra's will. Yours must be the sacrifice that will undo the Absolute. And for your sacrifice, you will be redeemed. Such is Mistra's promise. With that, I've said my sorry piece, and need only bestow unto thee the charm I was bid. Italion Thras Annas. It is done. Both charge and charm have been committed into your care. To you, I commit into care Gale himself. I count on you to shepherd him well on this strangest of journeys.
If this truly is Mistress' will, I will do my best to see it done.
On my honor, I'm not sure yet I can say the same.
Like moons make swell and wane,
I had to pick
the
their
nescient
Mistra option.
seas, so too
That's where Velma
the
gets her
sky-strewn
healing magic
gods
from.
ordain the tidal fates of mortal days. And yet, a notion born in lonely hours, come ebb, come flow, come all that is beyond the breadth of our dominion. Be a moon unto yourself. Even the waves of fate can break upon the shores of will. Farewell, my friend.
Farewell, Elminster. I'm glad she chose you.
Time to press ahead.
An audience with Elminster is never less than memorable. I'd have hoped to introduce you to him in less dire circumstances. But those are hard to come by these days.
It was an army Mistress chosen through his purpose with... Though his purpose with you was weak.
It certainly wasn't the reunion I was hoping for. No, if anyone had to deliver such a message, I'm glad it was my old friend. For Mistra to have sent him, the severity of her bidding could not be clearer, or weigh more heavily on me. Time seems so infinite when you're young. A month is an age. A year is a lifetime. It is a strange feeling to realize how little of it one might have left.
You're seriously considering doing what Elminster said?
Of course. We offer the clearest solution to our problem. Then the slate will be clean, and I along with it.
Surely there's another way. Off in the distance, they actually really look like the Scooby Gang. It's just switch the colors of the shirt and the pants on Fred, and that's Fred.
If there was, I'm
Irritates
sure the
me.
goddess of magic and the greatest wizard who ever lived would have identified it. But alas, only one solution is offered. That remains ahead of us for now. The heart of the Absolute must be discovered before I can stop its beating.
I'll make sure we find a Gale, I promise.
Then I suppose there is nothing more to be done but find the heart of the Absolute and stop its beat.
Shouldn't have wished to live in more interesting times.
Elminster, Even the Githyanki have heard tell of the Sage of Shadowdale. Some of his works have been translated. That doesn't mean his every word carries wit. Near as I can tell. Why else would she demand Gale's? Does she not think he can destroy the Absolute with demanding Vlaakith may be, but she acts for the...
Can't give up now. I should speak up.
I can't believe Mistress demanding Gale sacrifice himself to destroy the Absolute. It's just a waste of a perfectly good cult that we could be controlling. And a waste of a perfectly good Gale, I suppose.
Still breathing, despite everything.
Have a lot on my mind. Well, in it.
At the ready.
I've got a long road ahead.
Oh, was that Gale's granddad?
Yeah, Shaggy would have no idea what's going on. So, yeah, looks like it.
Wonder if he's a wizard too. He's certainly got the beardliness for... Why'd he come all this way to track us down?
Yeah, don't think it was. Turns out Gale has an explosive bomb in his chest. Mr. asked him to just blow him up the Absolute.
Whoa now, he's got a... Well, I guess that would explain a little... What's he going to do?
Not sure.
Tell him to pick the right one. Or better yet, I'll do it. Fucking wizards, man. They always need help picking the simple, obvious option. If Mystra can't think of another way to stop the Absolute than sacrificing Gale, she's no god worth worshipping. I'll say that to Gale in, you know, gentle terms.
Like how direct she is.
A shame my first brush with the famed Elminster couldn't be a tad more optimistic. Listen, I might invoke the Triad from time to time, appeal to Helm, but I'm no man of faith. Not like Gale. I don't know what drives a man to consider his own death, among countless others, to be an appropriate exchange for his goddess's forgiveness. To me, it all sounds like nonsense. The faith that matters most is that which you hold in yourself, in the ones that most matter to you. Big Bomb be damned. Gale's got everything he needs to defeat the Absolute already. Talent, nerve, and powerful allies at his side. I hope he'll come to see that.
Yeah. Fun fact, if you do nothing, he dies at the goblin attack in front of the Druid Grove. 9 out of 10 times.
Still breathing, despite
almost
everything.
always die.
I can't believe Mystra actually expects Gale to just sacrifice himself like that. Seems like a waste of a fine mind.
Is that blood? No, never mind. Don't waste a step.
Send that to Belma. Read. Scooby.
No time to rest.
I'm gonna have to cast the light cantrip on.
No time to rest.
Sure, sword is the one that's equipped.
No one back home will ever believe this.
Is that blood? No,
Never mind.
Okay. Only 2 people have the light cantrip, so... That's Fred, and...
Never a dull moment.
I guess Shaggy, because he's gonna go... off. There, 2 people have the light cantrip. I suppose we're good. At least until I can get immunity to the Shadow Curse. Wait. I get to see Damon next episode. Oh my gosh, I actually get to see Damon, my buddy! On the goat, the man who carried me through my first playthrough. Alright. Well, we'll head to the Shadow Cursed Lands next episode. Hope you all enjoyed the video. Hope you all have a nice day. Thank you very much for watching, and next episode we actually get to see Damon again. This will be awesome! He's dead on the Dark Urge playthrough, so I really miss him. We are going to be in the Shadow Cursed Lands for a while, because I'm actually going to lift the Shadow Curse. Hopefully, I can accomplish it this time.